Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I gotta tell you, I'm excited. I am very excited because with the upcoming release of Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 90 February 20th, we may very well be about to experience the reveal of a highly anticipated character. So far in this prelude to Dragon Ball Super Superhero, we've been reintroduced to Goten and Trunks post-time skip, where we see that the Super Saiyan prodigies are just trying to be regular teenagers. They want to fit in, and unlike their fathers, they see their strength as something to hide and somewhat be ashamed of. They look to be more like the fictional superheroes of the Dragon Ball world. This clean guy dude who showed up. He might be based off a real person, but I think he's fictional. He might be fake. They'd rather be like him, and I think that says a lot about the effect that Vegeta and Goku's absence has had on Goten and Trunks. And in a sad way, it kind of all makes perfect sense. Like and subscribe for a video expanding on that concept coming soon in the future. But yeah, they want to be superheroes, fulfilling that innate Saiyan genetic needs to still punch people in the face. But at the same time, at the end of the day, they're teenagers, and like most teenage boys their age, they trying to smash. Now, it's very obvious too. I think everybody reading the manga that Riz God Goten, he smashes chicks on the daily, with that aw shucks howdy, I grew up on a farm shit, but City Boy Trunks, he just don't know what to do with himself. He spent the past 2 chapters taking L after horrific L, trying to impress, local former senior citizen and Life Alert brand ambassador, Mai. Almost going as far as to reveal his identity as Saiyaman X1 to her, until he was, of course, stopped by Goten. Now, through trickery and unexplained dumbassery by their family and friends, Trunks and Goten's identity as heroes has remained a secret. But in Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 90, which releases in just 26 days, I think that will all change. Cause hey man, it's time. It's time for my man Trunks to win. The MILF Hunter's been on a prowl, and its persistence is going to pay off. And with Mai now feeling all these things she ain't never felt before, or not in quite some time, the goose is loose and the cooch, and she's just like, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, let's go on a date. I'm feeling myself right now. Sure, let's go on a date. So I'm very much anticipating that next chapter Trunks will reveal his identity to Mai. But unfortunately for my mans, it's potentially gonna come at a great cost. Why is that, you may be asking? Well, without further ado, let me give you my rundown of the events of what I believe will happen, what will transpire in Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 90. First, I think we're gonna get straight into some action. As soon as you turn to page 1, there's gonna be some screaming, some punching and kicking. A few days have passed, and Dr. Hito has sent out his Sigma android, his new Sigma android, to battle the Saiyan Man, who unfortunately for Dr. Hito just cannot stand up to the might of Trunks and Goten. And after yet another failed attempt, Dr. Hito begins to lose all hope on reclaiming the data disk and his career as a scientist altogether. But moving away from him, we then get to spend time with Goten and his family. We'll get to see some more of that quality slice of life, action or lack thereof, seeing Goten interact with, Chi-Chi, Pan, Videl, and his big brother Gohan. We'll get a real good look at what that family looks like without the overwhelming presence of Dragon Ball's lead man, Son Goku. Who knows, we might even get a quick cameo from Piccolo. After that, I'm thinking this is where things really start to pick up and get juicy, because we'll move past that, and I'm betting that we'll see Trunks and Mai on a date, okay? Trunks wore it down and finally got Mai to agree to an afternoon in the city, or something like that. And the date's probably gonna go very, very, very badly. Again, just raining L's on all of Trunks' horny hopes and dreams. That is until a bank robbery or, some kind of disturbance happens in the city, providing Trunks the perfect opportunity to, dazzle Mai as Saiyaman X1. As Saiyaman, he'll stop the bad guys and then find Mai and reveal his secret identity to her in hopes that Mai will then just fall madly in love with him and, you know, yada yada yada. But I don't think that's what's gonna happen. In a tragic turn of events, upon learning that Saiyaman is actually Trunks, Mai will lose interest and reject Saiyaman along with his other identity as Trunks. It's gonna be just like she's just not that into you, dude. Like, no matter what you do, she's just not going to see you as anything else. It's just that, you know, annoying kid. It'll be sad to, you know, say the least, but what will make it all the more worse is who also will learn of Trunks' secret identity of being Saiyaman X1. This is the part that's got me excited. This is the big reveal that I think will be coming at the end of chapter 90. Trunks will be rejected by Mai, who just, you know, wants to stay just friends or, you know, some crap like that. And Trunks is gonna be, you know, understandably down and just, you know, sad and feeling bad for himself. But as he wallows in his self-pity, just over his shoulder, just out of view, flying up in the sky, observing, will be the other woman who learned Trunks' secret. It'll be the one and only Android 21. That's right, you heard it here first. I said it with my whole damn face. The manga debut of Android 21, Dr. Hito's grandmother, is coming. Now I know this is I know this is a wild theory, but hear me out. Android 21 is a very popular character in the fandom. And with her connections to the Red Ribbon Army, this will be a perfect time to introduce her. She's someone that can actually provide a legitimate challenge to Trunks and Goten, and we can get some real excitement out of this prequel arc that more or less has no consequences. Android 21 can take the information she learns, bring it to her grandson, and be like, "Hey, I've been observing you, and I see you're not getting this right. So let grandma step in. I've been in the shadows. I've been collecting information. Here's what we can do for you. We're going to get this right. We're going to represent for the Red Ribbon Army, you know?" And her first real help will be revealing the secret identity of Trunks and his love for this girl named Mai, who they will probably try and use as some kind of like bait or hostage in order to get the information back. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. That's where I think it's all pointing and leading up to the big climax and conclusion of the arc. But what do you think? You know, this is just my wild idea, my sort of wish list. What do you think? You think we're working our way up to a family reunion between Dr. Hito and Vomi, aka Android 21? Or do you think this arc is headed in a completely other direction and I'm just super way off? Leave a comment down below in the video, sharing your thoughts, like and subscribe if you can't wait to see more Dragon Ball content just like this. Here on the channel, we do Dragon Ball fanfics, video game tournaments, manga analysis, and other stuff that I can't think of right now. But we do it every week, Monday through Friday. And if you don't want to miss a single drip, hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right.